Hey Vegan Food Explorers, I have got a massive video for you today. We are going to be reviewing the VFC Chicken Fillets, 100% vegan, soy free. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you, maybe I had a little bit too much to drink last night, but it's all going to be okay because I've had this in my fridge and I just realised it was there, so life is about to get a lot better for me. Bit of history about VFC. So it's obviously taking head on KFC and chicken, fried chicken, and so it's made by, this company was set up by the founder of Veganuary. He's a serial entrepreneur, and this, you've got to go on the website, go on the Instagram, check it out. Check out the articles about it because their ads are so funny. They're things like chicken that doesn't cost a wing and a leg. They say buy chicken, and then it's B-U-Y is crossed out, and it says B-Y-E. It honestly sounds a bit basic, but it looks awesome. And they're all about, their mission is basically saving chickens. And they completely set it out. It says, thanks, Colonel. We'll take it from here. Obviously, riffing on KFC, and basically it's saying there's millions of birds that are being billions of birds that are being slaughtered, and we're going to save it. And they set out their business strategy, which is to make it more delicious than chicken, and also to then compete on price and just completely undercut chicken, which they should be able to do because it's an animal, chopped up animal. So let's open this packaging and have a look what it looks like. But I mean, already it just looks awesome. It's in this kind of cardboard box, but let's have a look. Okay, here we go. VFC, the one and only. I'm not really sure what these are. This is kind of like a chicken foot, I guess. And then these are wings, I guess, but like angel wings maybe? Don't know. So these are the original fillets. Let's have a look. I just think this packaging is awesome. So I got this from the Vegan Kind supermarket. It's £3.50. You get 2 fillets. I think that is seriously good deal, seeing that each one is 450 calories. So this is serious bit of kit, serious bit of food. And they're brand new. It's 2 months old. Vegan fried chicken fillets made from wheat protein in a southern fried and crispy cornflake coating. People are going to say, is it gluten free? It's not gluten free. No, it's not gluten free. However, it does have those. The coating is not going to be gluten free normally anyway. So I kind of feel they've made the decision that, look, the coating isn't gluten free, so it doesn't matter what's in it. So that's why they've tried to avoid soy. That is going to upset a lot of gluten free people who I know are vegans because they're gluten-free, but hopefully once this is successful they do make a gluten-free one. But anyway, I am not gluten-free, gluten intolerant, I don't think, so I'm going to crack on anyway, and hopefully they will. But I think this is just, let's stop killing chickens. Our sit-down protest, so it's a rebellion. I just love it. It's it says positive rebellion against a system that has brought us climate change, environmental destruction, factory farming and slaughterhouses. We applaud those who fight serious injustice with placards and demonstrations and letters to MPs. But our way to dismantle this destructive system is with great food. This is our sit-down protest, and that's what I love. It's things like this. I keep saying, your protests, your letters to MPs, that is all great. But it's stuff like this, giving real world options for people to not eat chicken. This is what's going to cause the vegan movement to just accelerate and explode onto the scene, even more than it is at the moment. Right, before we open up, let's have a quick check. High in protein, we'll be the judges of that. What's it got in it? It's wheat protein. Okay, great. We love the sound of that. Ingredients is pretty much, a lot of it is the flavouring and what's going to go on that. In that kind of, that coating, that cornflake coating, and that magic flavour. What is it? The Colonel's 7 herbs or whatever it's called. I'm sure they've just, probably got their own version of that. So let's have a look. So you get 2 fillets, which we're going to open up in a second. Each fillet is 31 grams of protein. That is a lot. It is 417 calories. Fat is relatively high, but I assume that's because it's got oil in, because the saturated fat is pretty low. Carbs, 32, whatever. Fibre, not that much. And salt, a little bit of salt. That's actually less salt than I thought. But anyway, enough chatting. Let's get this box open. So what I love already about the box is they're just in there. There's no plastic, it's just fillets in the box. Let's get them open. And let's pop them out. So, oh yeah, so we're going to chuck these in the oven. So one bad thing of the box is that it does spill out the kind of crumbs all over, but if that's the price you have to pay for no plastic, then it's worth it. That is decent, weighs a lot, it's got a thick coating on there. I mean, it's the size of my hand. That's decent. Sometimes you get these things. The Linda McCartney is a good example, actually. They're super high calorie for their chicken bucket, but I feel some of the bits, I'm not sure if it's worth the calorie, whereas this, that is pretty decent. So we're going to be having this. I've got the oven on at the moment with some sweet potato fries in. So now what do we need to do? I believe we chuck this in for 20 minutes and we'll get going. Right, they've been in for 15 minutes and they are absolutely sizzling. Let's get them out. Just a quick one. Right, we're going to have these with chips, but I'm going to do the ultimate taste test on its own first. Let's get this one out, because I think this one looks... Actually, no, we're going to go with this one. Okay, 1 second. Right, okay, it's out on the plate. It looks amazing. It looks like just like a fillet from, yeah, KFC, or even, you know, you can get like the bird's eye chicken ones, southern fried chickens. It's kind of that sort of style. Firmness, it feels quite soft. It smells great. It smells really, it's got that herby kind of spicy flavour, so it's smelling great. But come on, we're not here for the smell, we're here for the flavour. Let's cut it open and see what's what inside. So you cook these from chilled for 15 minutes. So let's have a look. So I chucked in some potatoes as well with it. So inside, that looks pretty good. It doesn't look exactly like chicken, but you can see that wheat gluten has kind of made it up inside. It's got kind of some air bubbles, but I quite like that. It looks a bit like the striations of meat. That to me, oh my god, that feels just like a piece of chicken. Okay, right. Enough faffing. Let's try it.
Okay, so I have not tried this before at all, so this is going to be a live testing. I'm going to cut a proper bit from the middle here. Okay, let's have a look. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm ready. That is good. That is good. Let's try one more bit. Okay, this is kind of the end bit. That is good. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't taste as moist or as juicy as chicken by quite a long stretch. It does taste that wheat gluten. It's got that specific flavour which isn't taken away by the breadcrumbs. That was nicer. I think I didn't have enough of the breadcrumb on that bit, but when I had the breadcrumb, the flavour really comes through. I think they need to refine the texture. It's just a bit too spongy at the moment. It's not moist and juicy enough. It's still just like a block. Do you know what I mean? Like a block. Whereas chicken's got that, it's kind of got micro layers that as you cut through, they kind of disintegrate onto it. Let's have a... Yeah. The flavour's good. Especially of the outer crumb. The chicken, I still think it's just a bit too chewy. It needs to just be a bit more moist.
You can see, I was a bit concerned when I saw those air bubble bits when I opened it up. Yeah, but I think they're almost there. They just need to get that a little bit more juicy. Maybe, I don't know how they do it, maybe a little bit more oil or something like that, and then they've nailed it. But the outer section, perfect. Really, really good. But yeah, that's my review. They're almost there. Definitely try it out. Price is great, and hopefully they're just going to keep getting better and better. Let me know if you've tried them. Let me know if you've had any of the buckets as well, because I believe these are the fillets. They have other versions as too. Let me know in the comments below, and see you in the next video.